Welcome, welcome, welcome to RoughShod Live. Graybeard here. Thank everybody for stopping on by. Frank, doom on you.
Hello.
Freaking Frank, I couldn't see what you done did in the what you call. I had to look on my good old iPad. Frank, thank you.
No problem.
But welcome everybody. Welcome everybody that got a snowcat today. Congratulations. Everything is unlocked now. We are currently at 15,705. 15,705. Everything's unlocked. Frank's getting what he wants. Kaz is getting what he wants. Kaz, ladies and gentlemen, casual toy collectors, officially, this is a controversial statement, I know, but casual toy collectors officially or unofficially, the 14,000th person. He single-handedly saved the snowcat.
14K cat.
I'm not 100% on that, y'all. Y'all gonna have to. But I believe that Casual might have some paperwork.
We'll see that picture tomorrow on the Flex. And it's not AI.
Right. Real quick, I'm gonna see you all is in the chat real quick because the chat on my restream it cuts off. It sucks. I hate it. It only does it when I go live. It's like
because your kids fucking up shit.
Oh, the boys are messing with Virgo. Virgo's in the house, y'all.
There you go.
Casual toy collectors here. Doe Studios. He is also put in a claim to be the 14,000th HasLab Snowcat backer. There will be documentaries on this battle. Of course, Frank's in the house. Ultra Liger in here. Joey, thank you for stopping by. M3, what's going on? TKD Bar's in the house. Oh, let's see here. And then Virgo, of course. Fumbling through the galaxy. Done come in after watching some Alien Earth. He is on board. Oh, man. That's it, though. All right. Everybody has been shouted out. Let me get rid of some of these crazy things I got on. That's Banjo in the background, y'all. He is all giddy. He killed his first mole in the yard yesterday, and he's proud of it. And I think we got somebody else in the house here. Holy crap, y'all. Holy crap. We got a soon-to-be owner of a Law and Order somewhere out of the Midwest, not to be outdone by Frank Doom on you, TKD Bar in the house.
TK.
We won today. That's all I got to say, fellas. We won. We won. Today, finally some good news. Am I right?
I want to kindly say F new Soundwave.
All right, hang on. One more coming in, y'all.
Who's that?
Virgo.
That's Virgo. She's coming in a little late to the party. But another member coming in.
Hey, yo, it ain't gonna hit 12,000, y'all. It ain't gonna hit.
Some would say he is the reason why there's
it ain't gonna hit. Y'all wasting your time. I'm gonna eat my French fried taters with mustard, and you aren't gonna get it.
Hey, he did it. It did it.
Benjo,
but we do have the Dragon Slayer himself from the galaxy.
Fumbling.
Oh no.
Through the galaxy with me. Fumbling.
Thanks for hoping with us, Fumbling.
Galaxy, how many did you order to help us out, bro? 1,500?
Now, being from somewhere where I live in snow 9 months of the year, I did not want a toy to remind me of this reality. So 0.
I'm gonna come pick you up in my snowcat, man. As soon as it gets here, I promise.
Do you have?
We're gonna fit all the casuals and Virgo and Graybeard in the back. We're gonna have hot cocoa, you know. gonna be a great time.
Amazing.
We'll do Christmas carols. We're gonna go knock on Kaz's door. We'll take it down to Kaz and fa la 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 la. You know,
so you don't have a Wampa or a snow speeder or a snow trooper. You don't have any of those.
And toy wise, no, we own skidoos.
I love Frank's logic. I love how he calls out the nonsense. No. I love it every time.
No,
sour grapes down there. Sour grapes at the bottom.
So I think it's fair to say that with 24 hours left, I was not very confident that you guys would hit it, but you guys have smashed it.
They came through at the end.
It certainly did.
Still not as much as the previous ones, but it beat it more than what everyone was thinking, including myself. The last one, anyways.
So, Frank, the Rattler hit the highest of all time, or his tank?
I have to go back and look. I thought the Rattler maybe totaled around 26K at the end.
Whoa!
Oh wow!
I think. Let's see.
Oh God! Actually, Ultra got me. You're right. I do own an at, but
no.
and a half playset.
Not to have an at fumbling. I would not.
Anyone else wanna jump in and help us stomp Galaxy real quick with his logic? Anybody? Anybody?
26,903.
You know he's got a Bespin. You know he's got a Hoth Luke somewhere or a Tauntaun. You know he does.
Yes. We were looking at them
inside the Tauntaun.
Yeah, he probably sleeps in a Tauntaun sleeping bag.
I had that Tauntaun. I had that old school Tauntaun with the little split belly. He shoved Luke up in his ass.
That's awesome.
And then you do the famous line where Han says, "I thought they smelled bad on the outside."
Hey man, I got it. Big props to Graybeard and Virgo for hooking me up with Law and Order today, man. They always come through. Oh man, love it.
Can't wait for you to get it, man. That's a great.
Love it. I like my Ewok uses what's his name, Junkyard as a mount, and I'm gonna find another Ewok or another little guy to ride this guy.
I'm coming, Kay. Give me a second.
What's
That's sick, man.
You know, cash have to be street cash special. You know.
So this came in stores before it came to people who pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
That's the wild, Cumberland. That is the wild.
So TK, the Rattler and the Hiss hit over 26K, but the Rattler was a little higher. Dragonfly hit over 24K.
So I think that people maybe like Kaz was saying, they spent a lot of money recently. Maybe that's got something to do. I'm not trying to find excuses, but and I didn't know if it would hit 14, but I know it would at least hit the second open tier. I had faith in that, but I was pleasantly surprised today. But I knew it always gets like over a 2,000 bump the last day, and then with retailers too, they always wait to the last minute as well because they're not going to tie up their money, until the last possible minute. It makes no sense. So watching it was just fun. Watching it all day and texting everyone. That was fun in itself. This is my first HasLab.
Yeah.
I bought the Star Saber secondhand and gave it to my son, and that was neat. But I've never been part of this. And to be honest with you, my wife bought it for me as a birthday present. So
nice.
She's awesome. So this is my first one.
That's cool.
I mean,
and it's fully funded.
What you're saying, TK,
we just go back and forth, y'all.
San Diego, the Comic-Con, they brought in all those other pre-orders from earlier on that people can purchase there on site. So like the divers and all the other stuff, not just the exclusives like Cold Slither and the other things that they had. They had other G.I. Joe things there that were still on pre-order and haven't shipped for a lot of people, but yet you could have bought them there at San Diego Comic-Con. So people dropped all that money right there, canceled their pre-orders, And then they're like, oh, by the way, there's a G.I. Joe HasLab and a Star Wars HasLab, and go.
It definitely seems like they produce more product this year. You know, I don't know if that's true, but like the snake armor, the claw, all those other things, it just seems like there's so much more going on this year.
Feels like it.
Rising toy costs, tariffs, like just big ticket items. You're right. You know, quality of toys is going up, therefore price relative to that is going up. Yeah, and I mean SDCC, every single company brought the fire this year.
Yep.
It's
I think they
you
had
know,
to.
right. But that
I mean,
splits
to
the
get
dollars.
people
You know
to
what I mean?
pay that extra dollar. Yeah, for that extra dollar or two they go on there, they had to come hard.
And what's weird to me is the Star Wars seemed like the one that should be priced at 300, and the HasLab, the Joe looked like the one that should be priced more. I think you're getting more bang for your dollar if you're buying the Snowcat than you are if you're buying the Lat, by far. So it's just a weird.
I don't know about that, but weren't all the Star Wars ones always pretty expensive anyway? Like in that range?
Yeah. But you got bang for your buck. Like that ship is for the money. You're not getting what you're getting with your Snowcat.
You know, with in regards to the Star Wars HasLabs, you know, it has to be the 6-inch for me, even though I have a majority of the old. Look, Galaxy, I have a ton, dude, of the old Power of the Force, and like all through the years, I have all that, but I stopped. And then when Black Series started, I was not interested until, you know, little things here and there that I cherry picked that I really like the Royal Guard, Ewoks, you know, one of the Mandos, and I'll get Dash Rendar. But the vehicles, I could not see myself getting a vintage scale vehicle with my collection right now. You know, it'd have to be, you know, at least 6-inch scale. And I really doubt they're going to find the vehicle that I want. You know, they're not going to build an Outrider or something like that. You know, it's always something that's just, you know, I love the prequel trilogy, but it's not my favorite. You know, I'll never gush over anything there. You know, the Anakin versus Obi-Wan 2-pack, that's just not for me. You know, it's nice, but it's just it doesn't do anything for me. You know what I'm saying?
If they wanted to come out with a Black Series vehicle of any type, I would just go for I would go for Boba Fett, man. I go for the Slave One.
That would be a good one. Yeah.
That would be a great one.
If you want to, do Slave One. That, I mean, and make one of the tiers that Carbonite Han Solo shit.
I would have to say that ship, the Mandalorian's gunship, I forget the name of it.
Razor Crest.
The Razor Crest, I really like that because it's like more my personality, very capable, plenty of storage, a little bigger. It reminds me of my truck. You know what I mean? It's just like very capable. You know what I'm saying? And then I love the Outrider, man. I love the ship that's a little faster than the Millennium Falcon, a little sleeker, and definitely 100% more well maintained. You know what I mean? I love the idea of that it edges out the Falcon in almost every regard.
I was going to say that
I love the concept of it.
Would be perfect because it's not
as big. Too big.
It's not as big as the Falcon. It'd be a perfect one to do.
Slave One, yeah, and I also like that it's more vertical than horizontal, which makes it easier for space, right?
Oh no, we don't.
I do like that. I personally, of course, I would take an X-wing. I would love an X-wing in that scale. But no, the Slave One makes sense. Or sorry, Boba's ship now, is that what it's called? The ship?
I hate that, man.
Isn't it? I thought it was called like the T something 31 Spitfire or something like that.
Yeah. It's
give it a technical name.
Oh, actually, on my TVC box, the two that I have, one is just called Boba's ship, and the other one's called Slave One. So anyway, it's like what is it? Hut Slayer Leia now instead of Slave Leia. For what it's worth,
she can slay my hut, buddy.
Oh, Lord.
So do you have
the interviews that you could see all the way down
Have what?
when she wore that outfit? She was like, you could see all the way down.
It's called the Washington Commanders. You know what's funny though? We've come in the upside down, right? The the outrage about the Washington football name, and then the very people who screamed in outrage then turned around and said, actually, it's keeping us in the collective consciousness. Don't erase it. And now they want it back, and it's too late. It's just weird. What a
I don't
fucking
know.
world.
I said, you know what? If they want to bring it back, why not? I mean, shit.
Yeah, I don't know who had a problem with it. I mean, I guess if maybe I was Native American and
That's what I would ask.
I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with the Richmond Beaners. You know, they're a real team. What's wrong with that?
Right,
I'd hit for them. I'd play for the Richmond Beaners.
I guess
Frank,
with
what's
that, man, I guess you would just have to ask the people that's going to impact. I would just go straight to them, like, what do y'all think?
Well, and that's the irony. You're right, Graybeard, and that's the irony, right? The irony is the gatekeepers weren't invested in anything, you know, as is the way these days, right?
Right.
What is the HasLab by the numbers, Frank? Do you have like what is the greatest performing? I'm trying to look it up.
That's the Rattler of the. Are you talking about just classified
All time, all time?
Uh,
what the greatest performing HasLab is ever? I'm just curious if it's a Joe, a Star Wars, or a Marvel.
Might have been
after that. I've got a question for all y'all. But yeah, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You guys first.
Looks like Leo Kaiser. So it's a Transformer.
Whoa, really?
Wow.
I'm trying to look for the number 34,329 back.
Holy smokes.
Leave it
I missed out on that one, dude.
Yeah. That even beat Unicron and all those other ones that they had.
It was a little tight for me at the beginning of the year, man, and I missed out on that. And I really wanted that Death Cobra. So if I see it secondhand, maybe. But yeah, I sat out on that. I remember at the same time they had the Mondo Wolverine upgrade and re-release, and I sat out on that too. It was tough, y'all. I didn't even get but 2 figures that week.
Yeah.
Awful.
Yeah.
Transformers. Look, guys. Transformers outsells everything. You know,
It's been going for a long time.
Astray and I were having a
on
little conversation earlier in the week, and someone was saying how another group was bigger than something that just they weren't into Gundam, and then I compared the two, and I looked it up, and like Master of the Universe is a nice franchise valued at $2 billion. I looked at Gundam, and it's over 100 million worldwide. They're like our little bubble and our little things. They don't really resonate with everything, but when it comes to robots, man, like take a step back. Like Gundam, Transformers, Pokemon, huge IPs.
Global, yes. Yeah,
man.
Doesn't surprise me actually, but I would not put my money on Transformers being the most successful HasLab. I have to admit.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like as far as like merch and stuff. I don't know. Is it bigger than Star Wars? Did Star Wars fall that much? I wouldn't. That wouldn't be my guess.
I don't think it's no.
I wouldn't think so. But it has such a. Man, it has such a footprint over the whole world, though. Like everyone is about them Transformers, dude. Like, and I don't see everyone around the world crazy about the new Star Wars shows and the new all that stuff. It kind of hurt itself, That's just my view. I don't know. I really don't have numbers. I'm not going to make an argument, but that's what I kind of feel,
Well, M3 was trying to say it was the barge.
The sail barge. Well, that was the first, but I'm not sure. I have that one.
I think that was low number.
That thing is that's a decent and a half.
Yeah, it's dude.
It's huge.
Well, you know, for me, it's in the
Yeah.
box, but it's huge.
Yeah, it's hard to find everything on Pulse still. Like sometimes it shows up, sometimes it doesn't.
No, the numbers are definitely low on that.
Okay.
Man, all I could find was what Google would say, but I would not.
Right.
I think the top ones though are mostly Transformers, and then the HasLab GI Joes prior to the current one.
They don't have all the numbers for everything on this list here.
Curtis is the Star Wars expert. I don't know. Galaxy seems to be pretty on top of his stuff.
He's a Star Wars expert in his own world, but not here. He's not.
Oh, come on.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, come on.
Judge me if you want, and you won't.
I'm not judging you. I'm just saying. Kurt's a good dude. He knows his Star Wars. Kurt knows his Star Wars.
Just because he know it don't mean he an expert.
I mean, we can all say we're experts, right?
Right.
Yeah, I love Star Wars, but I would not say I'm an expert. But I really love all the old expanded universe from back in the day that just seemed to be like limitless before it was like mitigated by Disney. It was just so fun to learn about all this crazy shit.
Well, that's my jam. That's what my channel mostly focuses on, is the EU stuff, right?
Oh, man.
And the Clone Wars stuff. So I'm not I'm not a vintage guy, by in all fairness.
Give me a story about Jodo Cast. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Right, exactly.
I just want to chat about some Ewoks.
Jodo Cast, that's the fella that had acquired Boba Fett's armor, right?
Yeah, not Cobb Vanth, Jodo Cast. That's right.
Yeah, not exactly.
And he went gallivanting around as Boba Fett.
That's exactly right.
He impersonated. Counted on the reputation to precede him.
Hey, Death Whisperer. I don't know if you guys all saw Death Whisperer's IG today with his updated. He did a room tour in a sense. He took a picture of his new display. Boy, got it going, man.
Oh, was it updated? Because I saw one a few days or however many days ago. I have to check that out.
That might be the one then. Yeah. Look good.
Okay.
Look really good.
Looks clean.
I keep thinking of pulling the trigger on those. Like, I don't know how you guys display. I love Debt Loss, but I keep looking at those. What are they called? The boxes, the really, really upscale ones. The displays, the 1/6 module case. Module cases, but they're like $1,000 per piece, and it's a 2-year lead time. And I'm like, who's gonna wait 2 years?
Not me.
Not me.
Hey, man, depending on how the world is, we might be waiting 2 years for this snowcat.
Fair enough.
Might happen.
Fair enough.
I mean, with the snowcat, or what do they have an anticipated shipping date on that already? Is it going to be Christmas next year, just like the Rattler was, or?
Who is it?
I just figure before Joe Fest next year, like the Rattler was. I mean, yeah, that was my guess. Okay, so what is the one HasLab that you wish they would make, or that they tried to make but it didn't happen?
Oh, shit. Do I have?
Well, for me, that's easy. It's the Rancor, right? I wish the Rancor got there.
Yeah.
For me.
That's my screen share.
Yeah. For me, it was the Cookie Monster, man. It was the first attempt.
Oh shit! Is that thing for real? I thought that was an urban legend. Did they really try and do it?
That was the first. That was the first attempt at a HasLab. Was a life-size Cookie Monster. Can you imagine big old fucking Cookie Monster on your shelf? Like,
dude, that would be sick.
Would that shit be, dude?
Yeah, bro, you see this photo?
Hey, we got we got
dress
a
them up,
special.
put them in your car seat next to you. You know what I mean? To drive down there with Cookie Monster. I would have had fun with that shit, man.
We got the legitimate 14,000 backer of the Snowcat. He has.
Oh shit!
Virgo, who you staring at like that?
Casual toy collector.
Allegedly.
And y'all know Y'all love
This
him?
is my sign.
Yes.
Also, from the Casual Toy Collector chat, it is none other than the co-pilot, Bruce Almighty.
No, ain't no. Don't say no, Bruce Almighty. This nigga Kaz been waiting in the background. No, and I've been waiting in the background. Y'all hold the link. Y'all was gatekeeping the link. Kaz been waiting in the background. He's the one that's the patient, nice one. No, hell,
No complainers. Disparaging comments are gone.
Whoa!
That language is unacceptable.
Language is unacceptable on this channel. Sorry. Simple as
Oh
that.
shit.
Come back, Kermit.
That was a quick cut. Who do not anger he who controls the switch.
Oh,
No.
I see. We don't have freedom of expression on RoughShod stocks like we thought
Wow.
we did.
Wow.
Look at that sign of the cross.
That was
Hey,
cool.
Kaz, we did it, bro. We did it.
He'll be back. He'll be back.
We got it.
Thank you, Chaz, for pushing it over.
Now, Kaz, is it true that when you hit the button, you actually saw 14,000?
He's got the picture.
I can't hear you, brother.
Speak up into the mic, son. I said speak up, boy.
I had the mic muted. No shit. Sorry. Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah, I got the picture. Hold on. Here we go. Where's that?
That's awesome.
Thank you for your order.
Yeah.
Next picture. Going back to the page. Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not.
Well, that's all right. 14,000. There it is. Proof positive.
So you edited that in Adobe?
No,
AI.
screen cap on my phone.
I know you like to be hacking things, Kaz.
Screen cap.
So once Kaz broke open the floodgates.
Yep.
M3.
Damn, we're 9 away from
Cats, me and M3.
Holy shit. It's still going.
Well, now people are gonna. Yeah. I mean, now people are gonna go in if they were on the fence. They're in.
Now I'm gonna have to actually go somewhere that snows and take photos of it in the snow. You know what I'm
Here,
saying?
send it over. I'll take pictures for you.
Just spray paint the ground white
That's not the same.
Nah, it's not the same.
and just throw up some glitter and have it drizzle down while you're taking the picture. It's snowing. Hey, you guys once in a while get snow out there. You never know in a year from now.
Yeah, every few years we get an epic amount of snow, like that no one knows how to deal with. Everyone's wrecking. It's bad. Oh hell yeah, Kermit's back! Look at it. I'm in the motherfucking background.
He's mad. He's mad too, boy. He's texting me.
Yo, better get that mute button ready.
you put me off the motherfucking stream. Oh, it's
Right back off. Wrong channel for that, Bruce. Wrong channel for that.
Ah,
Wrong channel for
God
that,
damn.
Bruce.
God damn.
Damn.
God
We gotta
damn.
behave here, man. It's like we go to the nice house to play. We gotta watch ourselves. Mrs. Virgo, would it be okay if I had a popsicle? Eat it outside, TK. Yes, ma'am, Miss Virgo. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh shit.
We all had that one friend that you knew his mom. She was like, I don't care if you're my kid or not. You misbehave in my house. You by my rules. I will whoop your ass.
Oh, I got beat by the whole neighborhood if I did something wrong. Jeez.
There you go. Yeah, man. The community upbringing.
There you go.
That's awesome.
This I had my across the street neighbors growing up were from India, and he tells me that like when he spends time over there, like if you messed up, the entire community will come down on you. Like you would hear like your auntie, your uncle, your neighbor, like, what is this? I hear that you were ducking in school, and just like like one time they said, leave class, go out, find the biggest stick and bring it back to me, like yelling at him like that, dude. But they'd catch a beat down from everyone on the way home.
You
You get beat up
dishonored
at
the
school.
family.
Everyone that knew you would beat your ass on the way home, dude.
Yeah, man.
They love jumping in on that shit.
He's back, RoughShod. He wants to be back in. He said he'll be nice. Not really, but
Bring it in, Bruce.
Don't look at
Why do I feel-
Kaz.
why do I
Don't
feel
look
like
at
Frank
Kaz.
isn't?
Don't
Hey,
cuss,
I gotta
Bruce.
get-
Don't cuss. Don't cuss. Keep composure. When you get on, don't cuss, man. This ain't the casual toy chat.
There we go. Now I got the, let it catch up.
Be yourself, Bruce. Never surrender. Who said
That's
that?
right.
Now I
Who
got
said
it.
that?
There he is.
Cass has nothing to do with any of this. This is Virgo. This is Virgo doing that. She's censoring. How many times she got on, came on? How many times Virgo come on there talking about nigga this and oh no, I don't know. Oh no, oh no.
We can go there. I ain't gonna do shit. Get his ass out of here.
Paul
I
Morale.
learned it from watching you.
Oh shit.
Because what the fuck am I saying? Get him out.
All right. That was it.
Oh, damn. All right.
Don't come in here accusing me of shit I ain't fucking
Graybeard.
And that's why we gonna put that right there. You can call me if you want to talk about it.
You got that point, correct?
Wow.
What the fuck did I do?
Now everybody.
I shut all this shit down if you really want to fucking play with me.
Virgo does not like being accused of stuff.
Snowcat.
No, so now, Graybeard, in all fairness, when you were thinking of
What's
doing
that?
this stream on Monday, I think we were both thinking like we would be sitting in some sort of like anxiety as to whether or not it was going to hit there. There was going to be kind of like a some drama, and then suddenly just bang, literally within 12 hours. Now, Frank was saying to me earlier off screen that they hold international orders. Have you guys ever heard anything like that?
that's what I heard. But I
I'm
don't
not.
know
I'm
if
not
they-
in there. I've heard stuff like that. You know that some of it doesn't count and things like that.
Because from Canada, like we have to go straight to Hasbro Pulse. So there's no like it counts like a regular order. But it did get me thinking, it does kind of make sense with those huge jumps that you normally see that last day. But why would they hold it?
Oh, fuck that. I got
Because
something
they-
to say.
I don't
No,
know.
no, I got something to fucking
There you
say.
go. Here comes
I
Virgo.
got something to say because if y'all want to be on here, y'all need to put money in my motherfucking pocket so y'all can be on these goddamn screens because we only get 6 fucking people and that's it. I ain't censoring shit.
Virgo upset.
I'll leave if somebody if there's two other people
No,
trying to come in.
She's just upset, y'all. Banjo.
Okay.
He's just playing around like he always does.
Hey, she upset, man. She upset. That's it.
M3, I thought you was all in, man.
She upset.
Who's she yelling at?
You.
Bruce.
Bruce. She talking about you sitting. She mad about that.
So I watched the first 2 episodes finally of Alien Earth.
Let's talk about it.
God damn, dude, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you
it's
watched both or just the first?
I just finished the first.
Yeah, so I watched the first last night and then I watched the second this morning. I was working if anybody's watching. Yeah, dude, it's so good. I'm really stoked. Now, some people are saying, and I don't know some reviewers if they got sneak previews of later episodes, but there's already like pretty established reviewers saying that this may go down as one of the greatest series ever put on TV. So be interesting to see where it goes, but it is fucking great.
It is.
Man, that little alien, the eyeball that they teased back then, and they're showing
yeah.
out, it's so fucking, what a great concept, man.
Yeah,
Like to
dude.
add on to like, because they're all like parasites so far from what I've seen in some
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Right. And that one that like it like takes over your eye and like puts itself there to control. It's just so cool. So cool,
That's the
man.
one to watch out for.
Say it again.
That's the one to watch out for. Because that thing
Yeah.
was looking at that lady, man. That thing's got like more intelligence than the alien, I think.
It's the leader.
Yeah. And then all the
I don't know what that is.
flashbacks and dude, so good, so good. And I can watch what's his name in anything. The guy with the white hair. He
Yeah.
was in Justified.
Oliphant?
Oliphant.
Oh, he's fucking Cobb Vanth.
I couldn't. I'm like, what's the difference between him and Josh Duhamel, dude? I get confused. I don't know.
Oh,
which one
that's funny. That's actually pretty. That's
like
that's pretty good.
Like I was like, is that Timmy the Elephant or Josh? Like I didn't know, and I had to look it up.
Well, one's
Like,
a great
he's,
actor, and one was
he's
married
doing
to a
good, man.
famous singer.
He's getting good roles, man. That guy.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Now, did you get
Have you
both
ever seen the
episodes
one?
from them?
Say again.
Did you get both
Say again?
episodes or just the first one?
Both. Yeah. I got both now. Yeah. So, yeah, dude, just really impressed. And then I watched, of course, Wednesday the first 4 episodes, which I thought was pretty solid too. But of course, Aliens is a different kind of beast. But really enjoyed it.
So Ultra Liger said the spider slug that's sucking the blood out and turning into a blood bag. I want to say that reminded me of that movie with what's his name? God dog it, dude. Holy shit! What's like Land of the Lost with
Will Ferrell.
Chris?
Ferrell?
Will Ferrell. Yeah, why couldn't I think of his name? It reminded me of the mosquito that just took all that blood from it.
Is that right? I've never seen that movie.
It looked kind of cartoonish, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I
CG
can't,
was
can't handle Will Ferrell movies, man.
I think
I
I heard
love Will
they're doing
Ferrell,
a series of that Land of the Lost. Have you guys heard that?
I haven't heard that. I would watch it.
That they're making one, or that it? Oh no.
Yeah, I think they're gonna make one.
Oh,
That would
man.
be pretty cool.
It is funny, dude, how that
I feel like
little
anything
monkey
with
guy
Danny
kept, like,
McBride.
giving him shit that would get him in trouble. Like that's an
I
underrated
can
movie.
watch Danny McBride all day, though.
Oh yeah, man. Eastbound and Down is the
Oh my
greatest
God,
'80s
Eastbound and Down.
comedy ever.
And what's the one where he was playing a principal or in the school?
Vice.
Is it called?
Vice Principals.
Oh,
Principals.
Yeah. Him
and of
what's
course,
his
the
name
Righteous
was Baby
Gemstones.
Billy. Baby Billy was the other principal there.
Who's playing? What's Walter Goggin playing in the Righteous Gemstones? I thought he was Baby Billy.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, it is it, right? Oh fuck,
Yeah.
it's so good.
Those two have pretty
So
good
good.
chemistry.
Oh, so good.
Chill out, Banjana.
All I need is $2 million and some cocaine. Just like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is it with this?
That's what he asked. Oh, there it is.
I'm not asking
Hey,
for
I'll
much, man.
I'll be right back, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'll be
All
back.
right. So I will show you my snow cat, which is not a snow cat. I think TK will appreciate this. So this is a very, like, an extremely rare maquette statue from Star Wars. And this one is from the Clone 2D series, and it's called Snow Bunny Padme, is what she's known at. The Snow Bunny Padme. And this is an extremely rare piece. Usually at auction, you'll see it going for over 1,500 US quite easily.
Hey, Banjo.
I was lucky to bid at auction for it and got it for much less than that, so I got very lucky. But this is this is the type of stuff. So this is my version of a snow thing. So gorgeous. Will never come out of the box, of course, but we'll enjoy looking
Your
at
whole life's
it
in
from
a
afar.
box, Galaxy. Your whole life.
No, man, there's stuff out of the box.
Wait, where's your snow speeder? Where's your at?
No, that's in the basement.
If I ever
That's
give
in
you anything,
the
man,
box.
I'm giving it to you unboxed. Like I will open it and ship it to you.
Shred it and make package.
Well, no, you'll
to
give
fill the
me
box.
anxiety, man. Nothing gives me more anxiety than when I go to a collect like any con and I see people pull out those little sandwich bags with loose figures in them. I'm just like, what's going on?
Don't nobody want that little thing.
No.
Yeah, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back to the show, Virgo.
What?
Welcome back.
I missed you.
Virgo's back.
Hang on 1 second, y'all. A Stray Blue wants to chime in.
Australia Blue.
I'm not sure.
What happened to that?
Yeah.
Yo,
Sith Lord Ashtray.
no need to apologize.
It's unfortunate I can't show my face.
No.
Hey, Papa Smurf.
Why?
Galaxy, there's nothing like money
No,
in
my computer with this particular stream site, it can't.
Oh, that's
handle.
right. Restream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's no
Get
good.
your greedy ass a milk bar. What you want, little boy?
So,
Talking
love or
about a
hate?
BBL. What?
Love or hate, Ashtray? The Snowcat.
The toy is fine. I don't like
He doesn't
the
like Haslam.
you gotta get it.
Funny as hell. That episode we watched it.
Hang on. Let me see here.
All right, y'all. I gotta get to bed. I'm gonna spend a little time with the missus.
No, you don't.
I do, for it.
I'm right outside your window.
Where, bro?
Let me talk to her.
If you look close enough,
Come
you can see my window.
in. We can watch Alien Earth.
That's why he can't show his face.
You can watch Alien Earth with my live TKD bar commentary, man. It'll be great.
Oh, you're one of those talkers to go out the
Little
movie.
TK, come say hi. Honey Bunny, come say hi.
TK.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, girl.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Sergeant. Hello. Hey, kids.
I just want to let you know he buys way too many toys.
Oh!
I'm not snitching, though. I'm not snitching.
All our me and the Strays rendezvous at Target.
Our little Starbucks dates.
Keep
For
it
sure.
down. Keep it down. Keep it down.
Schultz, definitely.
Can't let the kids
Anytime,
see it.
man. Reach out.
All right, y'all. Man, y'all have a good one. Graybeard
All right,
and
man.
Virgo, thank you so much for
All
being
right.
here for me, man. Good to see y'all, Frank. Keeping the energy up. Galaxy, pleasure, man. Kaz
Always.
earlier, Astray, everybody, Virgo, Ultra, M3, Curtis stopping by, everybody. Good to see everybody, man. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry.
16
I'll see you tomorrow. And
Later,
I'll be
TK.
drunk.
16
All right,
I'll be
man.
drunk tomorrow. I'll be drunk tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's
Oh, Lord.
tomorrow's another day.
That's good to
Fridays
know.
are meant to
All
drink,
right.
man.
Hello, everybody in the chat.
Astray.
That's right.
I'm sorry y'all had to see me without a character.
Did the outside lights go on when you went into the window?
Nah. I know how to stick to the shadows.
Astray, we've been wanting to ask you because I seen pictures of this thing. The Doom thing. That Doom thing McFarlane's doing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? What you think?
I like it.
Let me see if I can find a picture of that damn thing.
I mean, it's not
Is this the-
it's not the most articulated figure in the world, but detail wise and paint and like overall execution, it's hard to beat.
Oh my.
This is the Warhammer stuff?
Nah, it's the Doom
No.
Slayer or Doom guy from the what are they calling it?
Video
Doom
game.
Age of what is it? Age of Dark?
Oh, like the one that
Hang on, I gotta
Yeah,
go to
recent
eBay
game.
to see this shit.
yeah.
I haven't even played the game. I just
I
picked the
got it.
figure up because I thought it looked nice.
Did they make Doom into a movie with Dwayne Johnson?
They did.
Oh,
supposed to
yeah,
remember
that shit
that.
sucked.
They did, right? Yeah, okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
I didn't want to make sure that wasn't some
hang
sort
on,
of
I gotta
nightmare I had.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you had a nightmare.
It wasn't real.
I'm on eBay looking at this
Oh
thing,
fuck,
man.
that's nice actually.
That's crazy. That don't pay that price.
Welcome back, Ultra.
No.
Oh God, no! Even the retail price is a little high, but it's better than that price. You could I think I've seen people finding that at Ross or Ollie's already. Is that right?
No, can't be.
No. It's barely making its way into stores. Like I found this one about a week or two ago. And I pulled it out of a case pack.
It's a pretty dope figure, though.
Target, you found it at Target?
Walmart.
Walmart, okay.
And then I found Lilith at GameStop.
Man. So
the way he used soft goods on the Lilith figure is actually really good. I think the only thing holding it back is the fact that it's a domestic figure. I'm pretty sure an import company would have done a little bit better, but for $60, it's really not that bad.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are just kind of like some of these other figures that were around that price point. It's if you like the what it is, it's worth it.
Well, I've never played Diablo. I like the look of I like the aesthetic of the character because I plan on mixing it in with Warhammer. So that's what she's for me.
They definitely can mix.
Yeah,
they're pretty close.
But as for the Doom guy, that figure is one of those that you have to see it in person. Like the online pictures don't do it justice at all.
Right. No, I'm with you on that. It's you still got to see it yourself. Have it in your hand, and even if
it's a lot of paint. It's a lot of paint. Like that's where all the money went. Obviously, is the paint.
Is he like 7 or 8 inches?
Well, they normally say I'm about 8, but it was counting.
They getting around.
I think 7.
There you go. Hang on.
Let me grab my ruler real quick. I think 7.
Hang on, I'm getting there. Oh, I gotta call the other screen. Give me a moment.
Yeah, about 7.5.
Okay. It's a big boy.
Oh, actually, that's like 8 inches. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, he's pretty big. He's a Nemesis Immortal size.
I'm impressed, Frank. It's better to go in short and then surprise with the extra half inch than it is to go the other way.
Wow.
They don't have to ask for more.
Surprise! What?
Yeah, this game also looks pretty interesting to play. It's a lot different than the previous one.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna get it eventually.
I'll wait till the price drops or whatever in the Xbox market.
Yeah, I'm still playing other games that I haven't finished, so I'm not in a rush.
Yeah. I don't know where you guys find the time, man. I haven't been able to game in years.
Man, I go on hiatus, man, like where I don't play it for months.
Yeah.
30 minutes here and there for me. That's all I can do.
Oh yeah, I can't even.
If I do turn it on, I try to go for at least an hour.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know how, but Go ahead, Great Beard. Sorry, sir.
Oh no.
He just looking and laughing.
No, I am trying to get an updated number. I'm trying to get it updated. It's still going, y'all. 16, 41,
245 on
well,
my
now
side.
Since it's unlocked now, people want to know a little bit more.
That's still gonna come in. That's still gonna come in significantly under the last few, though. At the exception of the striker.
Yeah, that one missed the last tier though.
Right.
That's not classified. That was the vintage 1/18 scale.
Oh,
So
okay. I thought all their HasLabs for Joe were classified
the
scale.
first one was the Striker, which was for the 1/18 scale.
Gotcha.
36 minutes and counting.
So are you guys
Yes.
seeing Joey's story? You see Joey in the chat, how cool that is? So Joey's someone who started collecting a year ago and just started going to Ross and everything. And then, he started with a little bit of Transformers, got into Marvel, and now he's like into the Joes and it's starting. So you're seeing
He's going
someone
down
who's
that
at
rabbit
the
hole. He ain't gonna be able to get out.
He
Nobody
fell
got
down the rabbit hole.
No.
this
Fell
is
down the rabbit hole.
and now and he's liking several of the McFarlane to what you see now. This Joey, this is where it starts, man.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, interventions. Mm.
So
he's hanging out there with a stray there. He's liking the McFarlane. What's that? What's
Go
up?
buy a couple of Home Depot like sheds and just put them out. Because you're gonna need them.
My only word of advice
Hold
is
up.
just
Lady Virgo
understand
has
that
a.
it gets out of hand really fast.
Oh, it does. Virgo has a
Oh,
question.
sit on.
Yes,
Send me
Virgo.
the picture of it.
What's up, Lady V?
Instagram.
they are having a match. So you know we're going to wrestle on my birthday, right?
Yeah. Here we are.
Yeah, I saw that. That's so
You
cool.
saw that they having a match on my birthday?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw your post on Facebook. That's so cool.
I know, right?
So now it's at a Legion Hall, right? So do you guys actually stay and celebrate afterwards? Like, do they empty the hall and?
No, they're actually having
Okay.
dedicating a match to my birthday. One of the matches.
Oh, is that okay? Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is that Saturday?
Next
Saturday.
The 23rd, right?
Yeah.
That is so cool. So of course we're gonna remember to wish you a happy birthday and send you a little something before then. But that's so cool. When I saw your Facebook post, I was like, what?
But something like, oh my God, because the dude, I don't know, you probably haven't seen White Mike. You go by Black Mike now. You will like, oh my God, like this dude is fucking hilarious. Like if you saw him in the ring and you saw him outside of wrestling, you'd be like, oh my God, 9 day. The man, like if you listen to him talk in the ring and you actually have a conversation with him, like what is this man?
I love that. I love hearing that.
White Mike, Black Mike, Chad Skywalker, and my other favorite, people thought that I was his girlfriend, Alan Angels. Well, Google actually, the internet thought I was his girlfriend.
It was dumb.
It was
Is that right? Is that right? Yeah, you got caught. You got caught in a paparazzi photo, and then you were like,
"No, it was my picture."
Oh, that's funny.
I forgot what we posted. What did we post?
Something.
What did you post on Instagram?
Joey, those AEW figures, I personally don't like them. I don't think they're done that well.
Then when the search engine would bring it up, they would bring her up.
Teach their own.
That's funny. He suddenly became like.
And I'm friends with his daddy. We friends with his daddy on.
I don't know if Rico's coming, Death Whisperer. I don't know, man. I wish.
We need Rico. I already reached
You
out
gotta
to
have Rico, man. Gotta have Rico.
Is he on vacation?
Rico busy. Rico made
They move around, man. They you got some that are local that you'll see like on a regular basis, but then most of the guys they come and go. So it's hard to say.
Listen, I will say this though, back to Virgo's point about, who you are professionally and then who you are personally. I always love when you see any professional athlete or any entertainer, anybody who hangs the hat up, goes home, and then is a human, like a normal human being or whatever. Like, they don't live it 24/7, because that never ends well for someone who is the thing 24/7. Like, I don't know how Rick the Nature Flair, whatever. I don't know how he's alive.
Rick Flair said, "Don't
Rick the Nature Flair.
Come back on life support."
Nature Boy.
Man.
Nature Boy.
On that man's. Look,
Hey.
he talking about Taz's dad.
He don't want to be resuscitated.
No resuscitation clause.
That's like saying Brett the man hit hard.
Hey, listen, I knew his first and last
name. Got a Snowcat Bill. How many?
No, like so, Joey, the AEW figures. I had bought the Sting like a while back, and his leg wouldn't even go up to 90 degrees. Like, and these are supposed to be wrestling figures. They should be more articulated than most figures. I would say. Like if you look at the WWE lines and like how they have their various articulation schemes, theirs is closer to like the cheaper WWE figures.
Out of Raw for $2.99. Yeah. Figures of turn currently $2.99 Raw.
I mean, yeah. If you find it in Ross for $5, shit, why not? But I mean, eventually you're gonna want characters that aren't in Ross. Is all I'm saying.
Right.
But don't they eventually all get to Ross?
No.
No.
Only
that's the way. That's the way. Buying, getting at Ross and all of those places. That's kind of where you find yourself in a bed that you probably shouldn't have got in because you bought it because it was cheap, and now you may want to collect the rest, but the rest doesn't show up at Ross. So now you got to go pay full price.
I saw her today. Yeah.
That's I'm not gonna say the name because I'm gonna get it wrong and I'm gonna be shamed by Ashtray. Forget that.
No, it's
actually I don't know who this is.
She's a WWE wrestler.
Kyrie thing.
That's how she come out.
Man, they actually put some budget into her.
Yeah.
They did.
Is that an ultimate?
I believe
Elite. That's an elite.
Oh, it's an elite? Okay.
I do like the umbrella though. That's a nice touch.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool accessory.
Is it made from the actual paper the umbrella would be made of?
No, it's plastic.
Okay. Carrie Sane. Kyrie.
Yeah.
Kyrie.
Oh, Frank,
that's cool.
I'm getting this. Frank, I really was. I was looking. I was trying not to look. I was
fumbling. Buy a snowcat.
Frank's about to use that to convince everybody to buy the snowcat.
Totally, that's what I buy the snowcat.
Frank, do it again.
Buy a snowcat.
Must buy snowcat. Send to doom on you. So the Bill Lionaire, of course, is another happy guy today. I know he's back. I'm pretty sure Bill backed this one, and so he must be glad to see it hit all the tiers. And I can tell you as a fellow Canadian that when he backed that, he's dedicated because the price point for us is quite different.
What you mean?
So what would it be if it was $325 here?
So for $325, once you factor in conversion, like rate conversion, dollar conversion, and then shipping and duty, you're almost double the price.
You guys don't get free shipping if you're a member?
No. No, I doubt it. Because you guys know I spend a ton of money at Sideshow and I never get free shipping no matter what I do. No.
Well, Sideshow doesn't like Hasbro Pulse.
No, but they do free shipping if you spend a certain amount, but it never applies to international orders.
And it used to, for us here, it used to be even if you weren't a member, if you paid $50 or more, you'd get free shipping.
Yeah. No, we don't. So there you go. So so $550 altogether.
Yeah, that price
point. Double the price.
$550. Well, almost. What's not really double? $325. That'd be $650. So you're off 100. But yeah, $550 each. I don't know why you guys collect.
Well, they should be collecting a real Canadian hero, but they like us silly Americans.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie.
We're not calling them real American heroes anymore. They changed that.
What is it now?
Why?
It's just classified.
Oh, okay. Wow. You're right. They did change that. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, once they went to the 90s version of stuff and the newer cartoon, it was not in the name anymore. It was more like Was it? Was that where like Action Force and stuff came from later on?
Action
Yes.
Force came from the UK.
From the UK.
Okay, yeah, that's right. UK was Action Force, but I forgot when they got off of the Real American Hero, what they called it. But even the theme song changed. No more Real American Hero like lines or anything like that.
What's that one at, Graybeard?
Oh man, fumbling, y'all got away, but 33, 36. 3,336.
That
Yeah,
has like that's
No,
moved like that has not moved the needle very much.
but you got a lot of time still, right?
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, I feel like it'll fund, but I don't feel like this one again is I don't know if it's gonna hit all the tiers. In my opinion, it's either gonna fund or it's really not. So this one's not a clear-cut winner.
This one, I know some people that are excited for this one, but this one confused me honestly because when I seen it, I was like, man, I seen that at the damn, it's an old figure now, but I'm like, they could have just reproduced that.
No, it's been done. That's the weird thing. It's
Yeah.
it's a weird choice. Again, coming off kind of some real home runs. The Cantina barely made it. That was a weird one. But this
So
one
what
is
vehicle
just
that hasn't been done?
Where's his red cape, Virgo?
Huh?
Like honestly, if that was like, what is
Yeah, that's right.
damn, what's the name of the Imperial ship, the big one, the big ass triangle,
The Destroyer.
Oh, the Destroyer.
Or
yeah,
the
if they did one of those. Hell, I think I'd buy it.
They have different names, right? The
Yeah, they
Executioner
do.
or the Executioner.
Correct.
I forgot what they were.
The Executioner. No, and I would listen. Everybody I think thought they were going to do the Sandcrawler.
Ooh.
For the Jawas, the Sandcrawler, and that would have been awesome. And I think if they had done the Sandcrawler, added some Jawas,
That's cool.
and yeah, I think that one would have been a home run.
Especially if it would have had like the sliding doors, and yeah, that would have been cool.
Totally, right?
They did a one small scale of the crawler. I'd buy that.
Yeah. Totally, right? And they missed the mark on this one, I feel like. But this one is, I think, aimed for the kids who grew up with the prequel. And really, you also got to connect to the old original trilogy guys, and they're not interested in
Oh,
this.
it's aimed at my ass, and it's not working.
No, it's not. It's not. Because like this one really is aimed for that Clone Wars generation, right?
Now, had this been Darth Maul's ship, I would have got it.
Star Destroyer is what I was trying to think of.
That's
yes,
okay.
of course.
That's
Yeah.
the generic
What's
name.
the name of Darth Maul's ship in episode
Infiltrator, Sith Infiltrator, I think.
Yeah. Something like that.
They should have did that as a HasLab. If you're gonna market to us that grew up with the prequels, Darth Maul was like our Darth Vader.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed 100%. Even though he had like 10 seconds of screen time.
Yeah,
he
but
was,
if you look at like all the products, Darth Maul took over.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, so much so that they brought him back to life in the cartoon.
And then he did even more numbers.
Kind of like the newer Boba Fett. The popular character of the franchise. He kind of like took that on.
Yeah.
I think.
Biggest mistake ever in Star Wars history to take that guy's helmet off, man. The
Oh,
fuck.
yeah.
Anyway.
That's any character that's like that, like Judge Dredd or whatever. It's like, do not remove the helmets.
Yeah, they did that to Master Chief. Fucked up the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then what made it worse was they tried to justify it. Ain't having that shit. Master Chief is every goddamn body.
Yeah.
If you're playing as Master Chief, you're Master Chief.
Yeah, I agree, DW.
Well,
you know what's crazy? So Maul is one of my favorite characters of all of Star Wars. To the point to where damn near I would buy anything with his face on it. But the way that they used him in Rebels, was the worst utilization of his character ever to me. It was just as bad as having him get cut in half in the first film.
No.
Because
was
you
a slower
built his character up. You made him way more cunning, way more smart. And then for the sake of having this dumbass samurai moment, you decided to reduce his character to where he's a madman walking in the sand.
Right?
Like, why did you do that? Like, what was the point? Just say, hey, we don't know. We didn't know what to do with his character no more. You could have wrote him off and had him do something else.
Just have
Like-
him disappear. And then
He could have disappeared. He could have been doing something else to screw the Empire over.
he could have been like cave with Mace Windu later on when they bring Mace Windu back, and then Darth Maul's with him.
I think this is how I would have used if I was gonna have Maul end up on Tatooine. I would have made it to where the last you seen of Maul was a conversation between him and Obi-Wan. And they come to an understanding. Even though they don't like each other, they come to an understanding that they were mutually fucked.
Or don't show the actual death and make it seem like that could have happened, but you don't know. And then
if you want to utilize them later.
Yeah. Then it's like, kind of like Mace Windu flew out the window and he's like, oh, he's dead. No, he's not. But
yeah.
I liked it. I honestly liked it. For me, it was a great example of what the dark side does to you. Is it uses you, it wastes you, it cares not for you. You will not find any redemption in that life. And I did like that. I love that last scene he had with Obi-Wan when he dies. I love that. I like that. I think it's important to show that the bad guys lose.
Well, see, to me, though, at that point, he wasn't really a bad guy anymore.
Yeah, but he was. He still tried to turn Ezra, and he was still conniving.
But I think none of that should have happened.
Yeah, no,
I
fair
think his
enough.
entire utilization in Rebels was a wasted opportunity. Because to me, I don't even see why he would care. I don't see why he would care about Ezra. I don't see why he would care about anything going on at that point, because he knew all of this was in the plans. So he knew who his real enemy was. It's no longer Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan has nothing to do with this anymore, and he knows that. Both of them know that. So to me, it makes no sense for him to want to go back and kill Obi-Wan.
Oh, who's coming in?
We got Craig.
No, I agree with you, though.
Oh, I ain't getting banned out.
No, you're not banned.
Welcome back.
That's your job.
No, that was your job, nigga. I've been trying to get in. You kept putting.
Hey.
No. There you
go. We don't say that on your channel, so you can't come over here with that, Bruce. You can't come over here with that.
Damn, boy.
I'm with it.
No, that's the first.
So the spider leg thing that kind of happened in that's more
Clone
of
Wars.
a Clone Wars thing.
Clone Wars, yeah.
Because in the comics, he had like some chicken leg type things, and it was equally just as bad. Both of them honestly were bad, but he had in the later part where they made him like weirdly tall.
So
Virgo's in the background just smashing.
But I catch myself.
Hey, Astray, I think they used them in the cartoon to pull people in because they needed that character to like help with stuff, but they weren't going to like really flush out a great ongoing story for him. And maybe it was just like, well, he died once, he can die again.
Honestly, I blame Dave Filoni. He sucks.
Actually, it wasn't Dave. Listen, let's be clear. It wasn't Dave Filoni. Let's be clear about that. So it was George Lucas, and it was George Lucas who wanted to bring him back because he realized he killed him off too soon. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna speak ill of the creator as he's known, but the truth is if you really look at the history of Star Wars, look at everything that made Star Wars great, it was the people around George Lucas, his ex-wife that edited the first trilogy, that helped make the movie cohesive, his friends in his, Brian De Palma tell him you have to have a scroll at the beginning of the movie to explain what the fuck people are even watching. Like there's all sorts of people who were at the right place at the right time. And as a director, he's not a great director, man. So it's like great
Mhm.
storyteller, not a great director. That's just a
But I would
reality,
argue
right?
that Dave Filoni isn't either.
No, and I'm not. Yes, right. But what I'm saying is that like Dave Filoni eats a lot of it. It wasn't Dave Filoni that decided to retcon everything and destroy the EU and make everything canon once it went to Disney. So I think they're trying to pick up the pieces. I give Dave Filoni credit for one thing. He is the bridge to the fans who feel jaded from what happened, and he's introducing those characters into all the canon stuff. But he's limited in that he can't rewrite it. So I can't hate on
He
Filoni,
seems to
man.
be able to do it for Ahsoka.
Well, I'm an Ahsoka fan, so fuck you on that.
Whoa!
I'm not even gonna try and explain that. I'm just gonna say no. But yeah. I
Yeah,
feel you,
I
brother.
still like the Rebels. It's sad that they get rid of a great character again, but they did, they did all
I
right.
would say another waste of a character was the Grand Inquisitor. They
Mhm.
did all of that to build him up, and he died in the dumbest way ever.
That was terrible.
Too short
Yes,
of a
that
mini series and just I don't know. But I'm excited for what's his name coming in back in for Ray Stevenson.
yeah.
Yeah, they did. They're gonna
Now
replace him.
I'm really interested
Yeah.
in Balin. What's it? The Balin Scroll. Yeah,
Skull. Yeah.
I'm interested in the character. I think he's a great character. I don't feel like they got a good track record with great characters. It seems like if a character gets to be too good, they go, we're gonna back off of that, axe it, and then they create another character.
But if they do Abeloth, if they do the Abeloth storyline from the EU, and then they do it like with the Father, the Son, and what they're looking like they're gonna do with Ahsoka, that has the potential to be one of the best storylines ever put to film if they actually go in on Abeloth
I
and
don't
what
think they
she
will.
is, because that is just one of the greatest villains ever in Star Wars and fucking scary as hell. So it would be a lot of
But
fun.
don't you need Luke Skywalker for that?
For Abeloth, no, but that's what I mean. Like he's gonna work it in his own way. Like I think we're gonna see Mara Jade. I think we're gonna see the twins. I think we're gonna see a whole bunch of stuff. But it's the way in which they're gonna do it. But
Ahsoka
he's
is no Luke
definitely
Skywalker. So I would hope
no.
like hell he would not try to equate her. Because honestly, I feel like he's already, when you create your own characters, sometimes it's really easy to make them the strongest character ever. It's like the kids at the playground. Oh, well, no, my guy can now do this. And the other kids is like, wait a second, you just said he couldn't do that. And now he can? I feel like that's where he's going with Ahsoka. Ahsoka has been around a tad too long.
What's the guy's name? I guess he was Mara Jade and Luke's son. Is it Cade?
Cade Skywalker. That would be a dope story, but I don't ever see them touching that.
Well, that was his. I think that was his.
It was
I
like
think
his
that was
grandson.
that's his grandson. Yeah, that's not his son.
Okay, so
That's
still,
the one Sith.
get to those stories as well.
Yep.
I want to see Dash Rendar. I want to see I don't know if you pronounce it Zizor. Some people say Zizor or whatever the fuck. Zizor, the bigger gangster than the Jabba the Hutt.
From Heir of the Empire, from the Sun.
Yeah, the green lizard dude with the long fingers.
Would be great.
Fucking awesome.
So crack.
There's a lot of stories in the now expanded universe that I think would be great if they would just, like, some of those stories weren't written the best as far as like the flow of the stories. But those are things that can be revised because you're gonna have to revise it anyway if you're making a show or film. So
100%.
Those are stories that I think if they would just tap into those and don't alter them too much, only alter what's necessary, which to them necessary is weird. But if they did that, I think they would have a better shot at reviving Star Wars.
You know what I think is worse than Ahsoka? This little motherfucker, man. This little motherfucker.
Oh, you leave Grogu alone, man.
Grogu was not supposed to be as big as he is.
This fucking guy.
But he has a nice. Is that a sideshow? Is that a sideshow version of him?
Yeah, that's the one that comes with the Mando, the gentle
I
giant
want everybody
one.
to know that he's saying fuck that character, but he has the most expensive version of that character.
I do. I do have the 1-to-1. I do.
Don't talk about your future of your toy line, man. Grogu is the
Because
future.
if it wasn't for Grogu,
I know.
Mando
Mando
wouldn't have done so well either.
I know. But
It might have. It would have just took longer.
They had to have Yoda again.
Well, from my understanding, Grogu wasn't even supposed to last that long.
What's up, Graybeard?
But
16,594.
Oh, 65.94. Okay, so
that's
12
what it
minutes
is?
left.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Currently.
Jumped out from what I.
You're like
No,
10
That's
minutes
still
left.
way below the others, though.
10 minutes.
Yep.
10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, it's well below the other Joe ones for sure. It's the lowest.
10 minutes.
Well below.
But it had the lowest backing number, 14,000. None of the other ones were all also higher.
Hey, do we know where I know this is a little off topic, but do we happen to know where the snake layer is at for Mattel?
Well, I was going to ask about that. Yeah, anybody know that?
I couldn't tell you.
Let me see.
Mattel
The snake layer.
Creations.
Because that's a low number, right? That only needs 8,000, I think.
It's almost there, and it has 13
shit.
days.
So it's gonna
55.78. It's 92% funded.
55.78. Okay, and then what's their tier? I think they go 10 max or 12 max.
Let's see.
No, it can't be 12.
Their tiers. Unlock
Oh,
snake.
yeah.
Place at 6, 8. Oh, it's 8. So it's just
8 to min fund, but I think they do have a couple tiers as well, right?
yeah, the 2-tier. Well, yeah,
No,
I guess
eight
just
might
one,
be.
I guess it's just one tier after the main set.
Okay, that's pretty good actually.
It goes from
Actually-
6,000 to 8,000, and
That's
I
what
don't
it
see
is.
anything else. But
Got
it
you.
comes
No, that's
with
what
a lot
it
of
is.
stuff for that.
I'm digging it up
Yeah,
here,
I'm
Frank.
What do you think, Grape? So Sideshow just mailed my Skeletor statue today, so I'm hoping to have it for our next chat. But I'm looking forward to getting that. But that's about as far as I'm going to go into that line outside of Tila. Can't get enough of. Yeah, can't get enough of her. Yeah, M3. I love my 1-to-1 Grogu.
98%.
That's pretty good, right?
13 days. Yeah.
So Daredevil's happy on this.
Yeah, this should fund as well. Hopefully for him.
And one of the reasons I brought this up, which I think is very interesting.
This, right?
Hey, what's up, Abby?
The tiers, it should be scrolled down a little bit.
Yeah, I think 6,000 to fund and
Right
then
there,
8,000
right there. No, you just passed it. You're passing it. It's on the right side. Oh yeah, those are the tiers.
Okay.
So there's really only one tier after you back the base.
I'm good, Abby. Thank you, brother. So the reason I brought this one up, more importantly, is I think here's a situation where somebody like Hasbro right now, let's say with the LAT, or Hasbro just period. What I love about these guys is they saw the writing on the wall. people said to them, we don't like the color, we don't like the layout, we don't like certain things. They went, instead of forcing it out and seeing it fail, they were like, let us take it away. We're gonna we're gonna rework it, we're gonna come back. And now they came back with something. And like, to me, that's how a toy company should interact with their fans and their
Yeah.
buyers, right? Um,
Yeah.
and I thought that was pretty unique, and I think it got a lot of goodwill because it's not a great piece, but it's got a fund.
Yeah. Oh, Graybeard, scroll up that right below the back this project button. The early backers gift. If you back it before 8/14, you get the queen or whatever she is, the snake queen bones chick.
Yeah, that's
And I don't know if that means it has to fully back at 6,000 or you just put your order in before the end of today.
Firmly grasp it.
Yeah. Well, obviously it's got to get unlocked. I don't
no,
know.
I think Daredevil
I
was
don't
saying
know.
there's an early bird, right?
But
Is that
Well, it's an early backer's gift. If you back before today and you receive this lady,
right?
and it looks like you're going to get to 6,000, no problem. And I still got 13 days
yeah.
to get to 8,000.
Oh yeah, they'll hit it.
$40.
Like Motu fans they're in.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I don't know
that
if you
that
get the
Shira
gift.
you picked up.
It's got. I mean,
Yes,
that's what
yeah,
it is.
and that Shira you picked up for
Oh,
Kaz was amazing. Holy, I didn't know that Shira looked that good.
it is. I like how that thing, how it glistened and shit. It was cool.
Later,
Like
M3.
listening.
What's
It's
that?
like the thing was like almost kind of like it had like a translucent or some sort of like pearl,
Yeah.
like a clamshell type looking shit. The best way I could describe it.
What did the Shira?
Yeah, her clothes.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, clothes. It had like some sort of pearl going on. I don't. It's like a very light pink type thing going on.
There you go, Graybeard.
Now, when you pick up for Kaz, do you have to ship or do you just walk across the street?
He stopped by earlier today. He pulled up in the driveway.
Meadowbrookians.
Did he do a donut?
No. Hey, sometimes you might have to, man. Sometimes you might. Hang on.
That's not her though, is it?
Yeah, that's her.
Oh, that is her. Yeah. The new one. Yeah, the one that. Ah, damn, that looks good, dude. I mean, that's almost
I saw the
really.
Evil Lynn.
The Evil Lynn is much better with the head sculpt.
Yeah, it is.
Actually, I like the Evil Lynn a little better than the figure, but I want my She-Ra, so this is what I get.
I started to buy Evil Lynn, but I spent money on Warhammer, so yeah.
I started to eat, but I stopped because I bought
Had to
more.
buy a toy.
Yeah,
Nice.
at first I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to Texas Roadhouse. Then I was like, I forgot. I'm on a McDonald's budget now.
I just love the artwork on these boxes, man. And we need a swift win for the 1/12 scale Masterverse. Damn it.
Yes. I'm seriously considering pulling the trigger on the Mondo.
That Mondo He-Man, I'm definitely gonna get.
No, the She-Ra and the Swiftwind.
Oh, the one that they just announced. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. Oh.
Isn't that one like $3,000 for you?
No, but yeah, it'll be pretty pricey. But still, it's a signature piece. Just her alone, that sculpt of her alone is crazy. And the Swiftwind, I mean,
Yeah.
fuck, it's amazing. Meadowbrookians all live 10 minutes. So what are the odds, Graybeard and Disco? What are the odds? Did you all know each other before you started collecting? Or were you
No.
all actually collecting and then it just so happens that 6 people who all live within 5 minutes of each other are crazy collectors. Like, what are the odds?
Well, yeah, it's true. Well, Death Whisper, he moved up here from Savannah. He had been commenting on the videos before then.
Okay.
And but he ended up moving up this way. And then I can't remember how we came across Casuals Chat. We came across it in YouTube. The algorithm popped them up in our thing. And then Virgo went and looked at it. She's like, you need to look at these guys. And that's how that started.
Awesome.
But at first we didn't know where they were at. That was, oh, you got the Evil Lynn too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she looks good. Yeah, she looks really good. Although not as well sculpted from the neck down.
I don't know. I mean, they got the same type of legs. It's all the they
It's the
reuse a
same.
lot of this for the females and the males actually.
But the face sculpt and like the blues on her look way better.
Yeah.
So you're saying that's the same top half as She-Ra? No way.
The legs too. Actually, the whole buck is just a different outfit in the head.
Really? Wow.
Pretty much. I mean, the feet the like boots are different, but the legs are pretty much the same. And then the color of the body is darker for this one. It's not as translucent.
I don't know. It's starting to sound like Fumbles here doesn't like female action figures.
No, I love. Yeah, not that there's anything wrong with that. I do enjoy them. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Don't say that too loud, Fumbling.
I'm pretty sure my wife's like, yeah, I knew it. But yeah,
she knows what you like.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's no straying.
And listen, Graybeard has in my opinion, the best female figure that's been made in the last 12 months, maybe 18 months, in the Loose Collector La Muerta.
Oh,
that figure's got some, dude.
That was another one of them gifts from St. Frank, man. I can't take credit for that.
What? St. Frank sent you that?
Yeah.
You got cake, dude.
Frank, the best Masterverse figures of himself in here too, with hair.
I start bringing concern about Frank. I'm worried that he might have a terminal illness that he's not making us aware of sometimes.
No, Bruce.
Sending all that stuff, You guys.
Yeah, Frank. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was starting to wonder about that shit too.
Have you seen my
room? With me now.
Have you seen my room?
Oh my goodness.
All right, so what's the final number? We're at midnight.
Oh, we have hit midnight mark. Hang on one second here.
Here we go.
Let me see.
Been locked.
Drum roll.
15-7. Whoa, what? Now it dropped.
It went down.
Hang on, let me
Wow.
It'll probably jump back up once they solidify it. I think that it's gonna go back over. Unless there's some fraud. Yeah, it's locked at 15,758 right now.
15,758. That's your final number.
All those haters
were like 26. Shipping fall of 26, it says.
Down here 26, yeah. So 12 months from now. Holy.
But then it might happen to ship like around this time next year, because like the Rattler did. But they had less tiers to actually, make as toys because those patches were already pre-made. They didn't have to fucking build the patches.
We don't speak of the patches. Well, there you go.
Man, that was like almost 1,000 dropping. Had people backing out last minute, maybe?
Well, don't they charge you?
Once it funds, right?
once it funds, once it ends, once it locks, isn't everybody getting charged right now?
I thought they gave a window to give people time to get their things in order or possibly, cancel or something. Maybe. I don't know if they're charging us now.
I'm with you on that, Frank. I read about that. I think I told Fumbling about they do give you a 30-day grace period to cancel. Let me see.
Maybe they still charge you and then you can still cancel up to 30 days
Hang
after
on,
this.
I gotta get this. Here it is. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I do think the charge is that moment of funding. So right now there should be 15,000 people getting a charge. Right?
Nothing being sent to me yet. Well,
oh yeah, you actually should. You would tell us. Yeah, you tell us.
Actually, they might have, because I think I used my PayPal, so they may have already charged me before, because I think when you use PayPal, it charges you up front.
Oh yeah, it does when you use PayPal.
I can't believe you guys can use PayPal to buy stuff at Hasbro Pulse. That's wild.
Yeah, it gives you the option.
I didn't know that.
I don't think y'all might be able to read this. It might be too blurry, but
yeah, no, for sure, no.
This is the cancellation thing for crowd funded.
Okay.
Refunds and returns, and it says you must do so within 30 days of completion of the applicable project backing period by contacting our customer service. But like Fumbling says, will there be still a fee? I gotta believe there's a fee involved if you're gonna back out. They're gonna get like $10 from your ass or something.
Oh yeah, I agree.
A restocking fee.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Go
They
ahead.
should.
Frank. Cancel your order, Frank. Find out what happened.
No, but listen, they should, because they're relying on, like, I'll say that for Sideshow. Like, if you deal with Sideshow, that your deposit is clearly a non-refundable deposit. There's no right, and some of those deposits can be like a couple $100 depending on the price of the piece. So like you gotta be sure, right? Because I remember once I actually found a piece here and it had yet shipped, and I thought, oh, how you guys like will cancel an order and then just have your own. And I called Sideshow and I was like, oh, can I transfer it to another piece? And they're like, no, like if you cancel, we get the refund back. There's a non-depositable refund. So I was like, damn. So I ended up with 2 Ahsokas. That's Astray's favorite character. Two Ahsokas. I would have taken 5, but 2 is okay.
I was going to say, they already kicked it off the main page.
Had no business, eh? Midnight's like bang, boom,
now it's
gone.
like it kicks off with the Star Wars one for sure. Like it's no longer trying to push.
Right. Hey, it's on to the next.
It'll be interesting to see
on the that clone trooper gunship.
Now they're like,
big one.
You back this, now go back the other one.
And no Transformer one.
Not this year. They did the one they did that funded, I think, in February. Yeah, that was the highest
right?
one, the Leo Kaiser. That's the one.
Yeah, the Leo Kaiser.
The most 34.
Oh yeah, we talked about that earlier. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Because it's never been done in North America. I think you guys are saying way back when,
all
right?
All the U.S. kiddies got their Leo Kaiser finally.
Okay.
I actually made my own from the old Combiner Wars one, so I'm okay. I don't need that.
Save some shelf space. That's too funny. Well, that was awesome, man. That was a cool campaign. Actually, that was far from a sure thing.
It was surprising. I really didn't think he was going to make it Flint. I was worried.
I agree. I did. I mean, this time last night it was at 10,000.
Now the next one they do, they better do it for one that every one of those fucking crybabies that didn't want this one just funds 10 of each or something. Because if they get the Mobat or any, if it's like a playset type thing, like a big thing, like that thing better fund in the first like 2 days or something fully.
Oh, if they do a whale, if mark my words, if they do a whale, that thing will
I
fund
don't
within
know
a
if they'll
week.
go there yet because they're still holding on to. We're not doing water vehicles because they don't think that classified collectors want water vehicles. Whatever that means. Like, all right.
Well,
I don't
I mean,
understand that.
the collectors just proved they want the Arctic snowcat. I mean,
Hey, in the episode that I sent you guys earlier,
we watched
well,
it. We
they
watched
had
it.
the whale in that one a lot more than the snowcat.
Dude, man, I watched that. We watched that episode, man, because we ain't had shit to do.
I like
I ain't gonna
watching.
lie. We ain't had nothing to do. It was like right before the hunt came on, I was like, perfect. It's gonna run right to the hunt, and then we go watch the hunt. And I was like, why did
Oh, that's
Flint
funny.
think? What did Flint was thinking he was gonna do chasing the polar bear? I was like, why?
Who's going to arrest him? He's a warrant officer. He's going to be like, I'm going to arrest your ass, you fucking polar bear.
Fumbling. Frank sent a link to a GI Joe episode, and we sat there and watched it. And this polar bear ran up. It was at the back of the snowcat there, I believe, and was trying to steal food out of the back of it. And Lady J caught it, and she had her little stick there. And I knew there was trouble the first when the polar bear snatched the stick out of her hand, just snatched it, and then took it in both his hands and broke it. I'm like, this is an educated fucking polar bear right here. He stood up on his hind legs and did it. I was like, why ain't y'all running right now? But so Lady J got smart and was like, all right, take the food and go. And he did. He took it. And as soon as he left, Flint and Snow Job was like, let's go get him. I'm like, what are y'all gonna do? I'm like, y'all are chasing it, and I'm like, if you ever catch up to him, what are you actually gonna do when you get there? Because it ain't half.
And this
is awesome though, man. It was great. It was dumb as hell, man. I was like, oh my god. I was like, why is Flint? I'm like, and the whole reason the episode happened is because Flint chased the fucking polar bear. If he wouldn't have chased the polar bear, Cobra would have won. Cobra would have won. It was Flint's ego.
Oh, that's funny.
About the food getting stolen by the polar bear.
Flint can't be stopped.
Oh my goodness. But it was funny, man, because it was in the Arctic, man. It just I was dying.
But that was basically like the episode where you can connect all this HasLab to is the snowcat and the whole like I don't know, they had an encampment with a bunch of tents, but I don't know if you can put that on the bivouac thing.
I saw the tents, man. Them tents look like crap, man. They look nah, man. Now you know what? They do remind me of what the mountain climbers would use, like ones that climb Everest and stuff, like them little low small ones for a single. That's what it looked like, but it didn't look like the thing that they just sold at all. It was.
What's funny is I don't remember any episodes in the Real American Hero ones where Frostbite was in there. And you know he was called by his name. He wasn't in that episode. He wasn't in any of the other ones that I can remember. But it's always like Snow Job or Iceberg or something, right? But that's why a lot of the people were like, not Lady J and Flint. They want the other characters, but it made more sense to me. Don't put those other main lines unless they're going to be like special. Not the traditional like outfits, like they could have been Snow Tiger Force versions or some shit.
I love Joe names. When I hear you talk about the
goodness.
names, I love it. Hey, we need an episode with snow in it. What are we gonna call them? Call the guy Blizzard, Snow Job, Ice Pack. I just like I
Oh,
fucking love those
dude.
names,
Ice
dude.
Trade.
Milk Dud.
All right, nobody does names like Joe's. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like
I ain't gonna lie. In that
they
episode, Destro, he said something. Lady J called a man, and he was like, he told Lady J she got a sharp tongue, but you better be careful before I cut your throat with it.
Oh yeah, he's got those
I'm
wicked
like,
lines.
holy shit! They said that little kids heard it. Like, no wonder why we fucked up some now. I know why we fucked up. But I was like, oh,
dude, we're the latchkey generation. We're the
but yeah,
latchkey
he said it
generation. It
clearly,
was like, see
man.
you
He
in
was
12
like,
hours. Yeah,
got a sharp tongue. Yeah,
There are
that's
some
awesome.
there are
That's
some
fucking awesome.
cool, funky lines like that through that whole series. Even in the cartoon movie had some really funny lines like that. But yeah, those are my favorite, like, to watch. I never really got into the later ones because I was already out of G.I. Joe, but I went back and watched them. I was like, "Eesh, I can barely keep my eyes open." That animation of the later ones kind of hurt my eyes.
Was it Deke? Was Deke the original or the later?
Honestly, I don't know if Deke was the real American hero or the Sunbow. I don't know, but it was the ones in the cartoons from the 90s, shortly after the movie, because I think they still had some. Did they have anything, or was the movie the last thing for Real American Hero? I can't remember. Maybe that was it, because that's right. It was the last, because they had a small mini series of how Cobra Commander got brought back to a human form, and then he became the battle armor Cobra Commander, and then it was the rest of that.
Right. So Sunbow. Yeah, Sunbow was the original.
Then Deke was the later stuff.
And then Deke was the later one. Yeah, yeah.
sick.
I see it all the time on YouTube, and I'm always like, okay, am I really going to do this? Am I going to go down the rabbit hole of watching? They have a 24-hour G.I. Joe YouTube
Hasbro
channel.
does. Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Transformers,
Yeah,
G.I.
yeah. Where you
Joe.
could just catch like every.
They usually play
Yeah.
the Renegade series live, where you can just jump in and it's still playing. It was only like a season long, but I thought that was an okay series for trying to bring it back, but they were too slow.
If you want to get ignorant, go to I think it's called Shout TV. Shout TV, man. Oh, if you want to watch Power Rangers all day, Speed Racer, Godzilla, Jackie Chan.
Oh shit!
It goes on and on on that one. I'm like, oh my god, that place is ignorant, boy. I mean, it is really. YouTube is becoming where you don't get nothing else.
That robot chicken, skit of Speed Racer was pretty funny though. I'm not gonna lie.
The robot chicken skit of anything is gold.
Speed Racer
was
a violent.
Yeah, that was.
Oh yeah.
Speed Racer? Oh yeah.
It wasn't until they did that crappy movie that I realized the drivers were getting ejected, but they had this little thing that protected them. Man, the whole time I watched the cartoon, I thought them dudes were just dying. I thought them dudes were just dying.
And it could have been.
He dead. He real dead.
They all dead. I was like, damn.
He didn't murder them.
1960s cartoon. Yeah.
How did
there was a very real possibility. That's funny. That's funny. Well, dude, you look at those early Roadrunner and Coyote cartoons, you're like, God damn, the level of violence in that is outrageous.
I got it.
But we all grew up fine, right? Like, whatever.
You knew it wasn't real.
Well, wasn't our generation the last of the real serial killers?
That's yet to be seen. Yet to be seen.
It's too hard to be one nowadays, but they'll try, I'm sure.
It's tougher. Let me say it's tougher nowadays to play that game.
Too many cameras, too many forensics like tools, and can't get away with everything anymore.
But the one that figures that out is going to be the most dangerous. That's all. It's all right.
I feel like today, if you target the right communities, man, you could still get away
Actually,
with so
the
much
modern day
for so long.
serial
That's
killer
true.
is
That's
a
very true.
Tesla car.
Oh no, man!
Oh shit, the self-driving model, nice.
And then Japan's making the first
It's like an
the dolls. It's like AI dolls.
oh, that's
Just know that your Tesla cars have feelings too.
Yep.
Programming like HK-47 from fucking.
I heard what you said about me the other night, Tim.
Let's
go for a ride.
That's right.
Straight. You ended up getting that Wonder Woman, right?
I did.
Okay. All right. I had saw her again. I was like, I think a straight told me he got her, and then I couldn't remember. And I was like, no, I think he got her because I think you sent a picture of it.
I did.
I remember now.
I hope we get Gal Gadot again as Wonder Woman. I enjoyed her. I think she deserves another shot.
Done.
I think
James Gunn is giving everybody the axe.
Yeah.
Let's try say
That's too bad, man.
They can find somebody as
That's
good
too bad,
or
'cause she
better.
was good.
They can, but she was. I did like.
Bring her back. They gotta bring
You
her
know what's
back
crazy about that? People don't even think that Gal Gadot is a great Wonder Woman no more.
Really?
Well, because Wonder Woman 2, 1984, was terrible.
That movie was piss poor.
Yeah.
It was the story chosen and how they directed it and produced it. That's all it was.
Correct. And then she did herself no favors, just socially either.
Yeah.
But having said that, she was still great. Listen, this is gonna put me off a ledge here, and I'm gonna get fan mail, but I absolutely or hate mail. I loved the new Snow White. I thought Gal Gadot was excellent in it. We really enjoyed it because we don't care what people's political views are. We enjoyed it, and I thought she was great in it. I enjoy watching her in anything, and it's not for her necessarily just her looks, but she's not terrible. Listen, you know who's terrible is Anna
Now
Damaris.
being exposed, we didn't even know that this occurred.
What happened?
No, the whole Snow White.
Uh-oh.
The Snow White thing. We did not know.
Oh, yes.
We were unaware.
Yes.
Virgo was like, what is he talking about? I was like, I have no idea. I didn't even know.
Gotta watch it.
But when you say Snow White, you kind of lose me. Just a little.
Hey, the Snowcat jumped up again.
Fair enough.
Now it's at 15,743. So they're probably redoing orders or something. It's not done, even though you probably can't. I don't know if you can. Yeah, you can't buy it anymore.
It's the.
But I'm sure there's some time zone differences and stuff. Yeah.
Well, it might come down to the charging thing. It might come down to the charging thing. There might be some orders that might not be going through.
Or they're just redoing them because they're making sure they're not fraud orders or something.
Well, the scalpers got to get theirs first. I mean, the resellers. Excuse me.
The resellers. I wonder if Big Bad Toy Store is going to get this one because they have the Dragonfly. I don't know.
More than likely.
Yeah.
Oh, they will. So, and I know Toy Federation picked up a whole bunch of the last HasLab as well. So, yeah, retailers will get theirs.
I mean, if you're somebody who's reselling toys, HasLabs probably really are something that you would want to get a hand on.
Yeah. It'll sell, actually.
That that Obi-Wan and the
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan and Anakin Black Series fighting in Mustafar that released at SDCC. It's already at
I don't see.
$400
That's something I don't
Canadian
understand.
on
That's a
eBay.
pretty pivotal moment in that film. Why was that an exclusive?
Yeah, no, and dude, I'm so pissed off about it because it's 119 US, which I think is ridiculously
It is.
overpriced. But on top of it now, the only place you can get it is through resellers, and they're doubling the price and tripling it in some cases. And it's like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, even if I see it at a con, there's gonna be double minimum.
Damn.
And you're right, it shouldn't have been an exclusive.
It's like figures that shouldn't be exclusives are, and then figures that should be aren't.
Right.
Like that Death's Head.
People are saying it's a black the
That
best
Death's
Black
Head
Series.
was a what?
Which
Was
one?
it an SDC exclusive?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it started popping up in stores.
Yep.
But it still didn't sell well.
Mhm.
Because they had a whole bunch left over and they just brought them back, and then they're like, wait, we have too much, so we're gonna offload this to all these places.
So my question is, how popular did y'all think he was? I think, you know what I really think they thought was going to happen? They thought that the Marvel Legend people were going to buy it and the Transformers people were going to buy it.
But that should have been a lower print run, so they they can run out and say, yes, it was a true exclusive, even though not that many people wanted it. This
exclusives to me, those listen, I'm with Astrain one way is that I think SDCC, there he is. That's actually, but it is a nice figure.
It is. It's pretty cool. I just hate the fucking cape because it's pretty heavy.
You hate the cape, yes.
But the SDCCs, it should always be something that it's just like a deep cut,
a weird colored
DC
version
character.
of something, and then the regular version gets
Right.
done for everybody. So,
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
I don't
Exactly.
get that, right? It's like
Right.
they could make more money than what they're doing here, but maybe that's just they just want to fuck with us. That's all. Ooh, Dash Rendar is back at pre-order.
Well, I like that version too. That's the pre-battle damage version, which I think is the best.
Still holding.
Yeah. Well, so what's interesting, like for us, the Once a Man, the G.I. Joe Once a Man, that was like that was a huge thing. And then I see it everywhere now for less than selling. Like people are trying to get rid of it.
I don't think it got all. It wasn't all what people expected it to be. I don't think.
I'm not
Right,
seeing that
okay.
one drop at all. I'm seeing that still above retail.
Which
Mhm.
one? The Once a Man? Oh yeah. Okay. Here in Canada, I'm seeing it well below retail at all the shows.
Maybe because they're like it just isn't as popular anymore.
Well, and I'm also seeing the Dragonfly price normally. The His Tank has maintained its value at the shows.
What
that
is
I've been
what is
to.
the Dragonfly going for up there? Because it was
700
Holy
700
fuck.
Canadian.
because it was $275 here originally.
So that would make it around $350 US. If you go half. If you go half.
It depends, it's what you guys all know, right? When you go to a live show, it depends how motivated
Yeah,
the
if they just
seller
want
is
to
really at the
offload
end of
it,
the
if
day,
they
right?
get at least over what they paid for it, or
At least if they break even or better, because beyond something like that, it's gonna stay around for a while. It isn't gonna be a line.
Yeah, because most of these things they're picking up if you get it, again, if you're really motivated. I've picked up a ton of beautiful statues that, I paid just above what he paid, but he was happy to just get rid of them. So,
yeah.
He's motivated, and then if you go in there and you say, "I'll buy 7 of your statues," the guy's like, "Okay, thank God, like here you go."
Unless it's like that one guy is
Right,
like,
but
we're gonna charge you. We're not gonna give you a price break. We're just gonna overcharge you.
oh, yeah. There's always the one guy. There's always the one guy who's like, "Oh, the principal guy." Out of principle, I'll go home and not sell a thing rather than give you a
Yeah.
price break. It's like, all right,
Right.
always one of those, man.
I mean, I know it's different for every toy and all that, but you know, them guys know if something is selling or if it ain't selling. You know, they know how much money they got in wrapped up into it. So I mean, it becomes how long are you willing to let it sit on your shelf until you know somebody makes you an offer and you just one day you take it because
Yeah, you lost money for just letting it sit there after too long.
pretty much, yeah.
Well, I mean, the other side of it is time because you may have something that's hot at the moment, but what's to say that over time people will lose interest in it, or something else comes out of that same character, and then people no longer even want it anymore.
Yep, there you
So
go.
sometimes how you get it is important because if you overpay for it, because you want to make some money, right? So let's say if someone's selling it to you at $450, you're gonna want to make at least $5, just so that you can say you made something. But of course, you're probably gonna push the envelope and sell it for a little bit more.
Right.
And so that therefore, when someone approaches you with their deal of the week, you know, you'll haggle them down to the price you actually want in the first place.
Yeah. Right.
But a lot of times, pride is the reason why some resellers just never back down off of their prices, because they're like, no, I'm this much into it. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter. It's not that interesting no more.
Yeah.
What you put down for it no longer matters. So you got a choice. Either you're going to keep it for yourself, which that's always an option too, or get rid of it.
Right.
Take your loss, get something for it, because something is better than nothing.
Right. And that
especially if you're logging around big ass, you know, pieces like a flag, or you know, how many times do you really want to unpack the flag and then repack it because you didn't want to sell it?
Yeah, right.
You know,
we wish we had that problem. We wish we had that problem. Even though I think Frank got one hidden somewhere.
Wish.
I
can upload that thing easy over here.
I swear Frank got a fleet of them.
If I did, I'd be making like $1,000 a piece easy.
With it in his underground bunker with the river down there. He's got like 5.
I used to tell my friend that who he was buying to to try and do a side business for distribution, and he would buy all sorts of things, but he was also like primarily a Star Wars collector. But I used to tell him, try and just buy the things that you really like to resell, just in case you can't resell it, because you're going to get stuck with it. And he got stuck with a whole bunch of stuff that he ended up having to sell way under what he purchased it for. But people used to buy or go to him when he would buy cases of Black Series and think, well, you know, mark it up a little over what he paid for from the normal price because of the shipping or whatever. And people would still be like, oh, like they try and get it under the normal retail. Like you can get it in the store from him. And it's like, I'm not making money at all if you're trying to get. Right. So he's always like turning people away, and then they go crazy on him on Facebook Marketplace.
Well, here's another way to look at it though. If you're selling something at a con that's in stores at the same time,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like you kind of put yourself in a rock and a hard place.
Right.
I told him, you know, because back, I don't know, it was probably like 25, 30 years ago, I used to remember when you want to make money off of something like a collectible, you got to hold on to it for like 5 to 10 years before it appreciates to a level of selling it higher than what you usually got it for. But nowadays, the money you make on something higher is the quick turnaround. If you get it well before everyone else is getting it, and you get those people that just want it right away, and you can get them at that higher price.
Right.
I still think, 5-10 years from now, something we're getting today could be worth more later if you have the space and time to just buy things like that and put it away.
Yeah.
And then you just pop it out later and be like, you remember this, motherfuckers?
Right.
Here you go. Here's
That's
a
true.
HasLab for $500 or whatever.
It's just hard to say which one, is going to be that one that's going to be sought after. What's going to be that,
And see, that's the other side of the game. It's a big
I'm
gamble
sure the guy.
because you're out there. For example,
Totally.
today I was out looking for stuff for my daughter. It was her birthday, right? So
happy birthday.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
she got $100 Lego set. She's gonna leave me alone now.
Oh my goodness.
For a week.
No, but I seen people waiting in line for Pokemon cards.
They about those.
I literally laughed at somebody. I'm not gonna lie. When I found out what they were waiting for, I just laughed. I was like, "Wow, y'all motherfuckers are crazy."
Yeah, man.
Like,
but it's no laughing matter. Man. It's crazy.
I ain't scared of them. I got something for that ass. But
you see the Costco video when they fucking went? That one dude went crazy when they were getting Pokemon boxes. That's crazy.
Hey, what they say? What the kids say? FAFO.
Man, don't mess around.
That's right.
But, no, like think about it. You go to the store, you're gonna buy it at retail. So you're gonna have to now convince somebody, hey, pay more than you would at retail from me though. Now the next question is, can you absorb the shipping price if you're shipping it? Right? Because you see some of these sellers on eBay, they get some of this stuff early, but the difference is that they didn't go to the store and bought it. They probably got that wholesale. So they can sell it $25 shipped, and they're still making their money. Yeah. But if you're going to the store and buying that case pack, you paid full price. And then you're turning around and asking someone to spend more money than what you paid. And you got that lame excuse of, my gas and my time. That's on you, dude. You're the one that's wants to be a store. But you can't expect people to absorb your cost because of your time. You did that. You got up at 7:00 in the morning.
Yeah, because I always hear I'm trying to come up and make that cheddar, so I got to sell it for whatever. It's like, that's not that's not a long-term business, I
mean, imagine if you go to McDonald's and you waited an hour and they're like, well, hey, look, for my time that it took for me to get your order out and everything made, we had to charge you a little bit more for that. Like what? You don't get, you'd be like, man, you can keep that shit and you're gonna keep moving. And that's, at some point you got to make a decision if you're gonna be greedy or you're gonna be honest. That's the only way you're gonna be honest and it's gonna be slow boogie, not gonna lie to you, or you're gonna be greedy and you're gonna try to hit people across the head every time.
Right.
Yeah.
There's
no, you're right.
There's a respectable, you understand the reseller's trying to make money. And I mean, it's just, if they're charging, a few dollars more here or there, than somebody else, it's all right. It's just when you go outrageous with it.
RoughShod, you're nice at giving them that title of a reseller.
Hey, man. Some of them.
I mean, the concept of reselling is what it is. Like you can give it a nice name, but at the end of the day, you're scalping. Now you may not be as bad as some of these other people, but you're still scalping nonetheless. You still went to the store, bought up all the figures, and now you're trying to resell it at a higher price.
That's
Right.
what I think a scalper is, unless you're buying it from direct whatever, and then you get cases, and then you're
Right.
selling them. That's a reseller. But when you go into like a retail store and you buy all that stuff up and then you try to flip it for double or triple or whatever, that's a
Right.
scalper.
It's like McFarlane
Right.
shit, right? Don't pay double for that shit. It's so much of that shit out there. Like, you're gonna be upset the day that you randomly go to the store for a cup of milk and you're like, wait a second, that figure that I paid $70 for is right here and it's on clearance.
Who goes to the store and buys a cup of milk?
Don't you judge people. You don't know.
Can I just get a cup of milk?
A pint of milk.
When I was a smoker, they would always because they knew some people like, and I always felt bad for that guy. I'd be standing there buying a pack of cigarettes, and somebody would walk in and say, "Can I get one cigarette?" And they would have like this pack behind the counter that they open to sell
Yeah, it's like
single
$1 or $2.
cigarettes.
Yeah,
That cup
by
of
the
milk
time
just
you walk out the store, you're gonna be done with that
right.
cup of milk and need to go back and get another.
Hey, I tell you a
That's
little
funny.
quick
That's
little
funny.
hustle. I've seen people do this in the club. So I know people who don't smoke cigarettes at all, and they would buy like 3-4 packs before they go to the club, and they would just walk around hustling cigarettes the whole night.
That's brilliant, actually.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Because alcohol
They did
does
it in the
make.
club in the beginning, man. They had the lady walking around
That's
with damn
awesome.
cigarettes like an Indiana
Think
Jones.
about it. You buy that $7-8
Or the
carton of
roses.
cigarettes, and then you bum off everyone for $1.
Before that cigarette price hike, at least over here, anyways. But if you buy from like Costco, your cartons, and you go around, you can make some money. But nowadays, it's even harder because I think they're just so expensive everywhere.
Yeah.
Expensive. Do you know how much? How much is? Because I don't smoke anymore. Many years. How much is a pack of cigarettes in the U.S.?
Shit,
Depending on what
Average
state
price.
you live.
Where you live?
Say $8, $8 to $10.
$8 to $10 U.S. So in
It really is
Canada,
depending on the state. It
yeah,
really does.
Let's
And
see,
of course, and
974
the
as of
level.
today, as of 2025, it's 974 is the average.
So so call it $10. So in Canada, our average pack of cigarettes is over $25 now.
Wow.
Yeah, and because they're basically trying to, like Australia, we are determined, which I think is fine, to make cigarette absolutely so prohibitive that we don't, like, in Australia they did something that I think is brilliant, is if you're born after, I think it's 2013 or 14, you will not be able to buy cigarettes in the future. Like they picked a date and they said this is the last generation that will buy cigarettes.
That's
And
a
in the
bold
future,
move. That's a bold
but
move.
it's a bold, yeah, and it's brilliant, right? Because the amount of the amount of strain. And again, I'm an ex-smoker, and I don't judge smoking. And I think you do what's good for you, and if you enjoy smoking, you should be able to smoke. But even as a smoker, I always knew that I would potentially become a greater strain to the healthcare system at some point for the complications that come with the habits that I like to do. Right. And there's no denying that. That's just the reality of it. And so Australia just basically said, listen, we're not going to bankrupt our healthcare
America
system,
doesn't care
and we're
about
tired
silly
of
things
bailing
like
people
that.
out. No, of course. No, I know, because America doesn't have the universal healthcare system that we have in
America
Canada
don't give
and
a
Australia.
flying foop.
So it's totally. So, but listen, dude, that's fucking pretty bold, right? Like when they basically said like this will be the last generation that smokes, they put it into law. Like they were like, this is it. Like, dude. So anyway, an interesting concept of that that concept of selling or reselling.
Up in Canada, right? That's in Canada.
What's
correct?
that?
What you're talking about?
Yeah, in Canada.
Right.
Yeah. And in Australia is where they implemented the age law.
What year is your band going to occur? What's the birth year?
For Australia, this is in Australia. I want to say, well, it's somewhere around like in the 2010s, like that, whatever that decade is. They've said that anybody born after that date, I'm sure I could Google it. Frank, are you on? You look like you're.
No, the only reason I was asking, I was trying to figure out exactly when the incredible and dynamic black market of cigarettes is going to become a thing.
Right. So let me take a look here. So, okay,
That's
so
true.
here it is.
Black
In
market for cigarettes
Australia,
is going to become a thing.
It is.
would
I
ban the
got the
sale of tobacco
Marlboros.
to
You need the
anyone born
Marlboros?
on
I got them Camels.
2009.
Wow.
So anyone born after 2009 will not be able to buy cigarettes in
Damn.
Australia.
They
It's
meant that
illegal.
shit.
Which is 16, which is brilliant, right? So they're basically because that's when everybody starts to smoke is young age. We know that. And so yeah, anybody born on or after 2009 will not be able to buy
That's
cigarettes in
in Canada
Australia.
too, right?
And
Wow.
in a no. In Canada, no. In
They're
Canada,
considering.
correct. And what we did, our first step obviously is to make it prohibitively expensive, which is that $25 price range. And then we put pictures of people's lungs and teeth and unborn babies on the cigarette packs in order to dissuade
Yeah,
you
they were
from
doing that here,
smoking.
but we don't care.
They did. They really tried, Coleman. They did. They tried.
Yeah.
But
So that
You keep
was our
putting
technique.
those like people on TV smoking through their hole in their neck.
Yeah. And they're like, yeah, I
Exactly.
used to
I
smoke.
was one day
Yeah.
smoker. It's
Or
like
the
I wish
the
somebody
ones
I
would
I
used to
see
told
be
me.
young
now,
and sexy. Now look at me.
the ones I see now are the ones where there's like people saying, "Yeah, I didn't know I could have a stroke or a heart attack at 36, but I
Right.
did because I was
Right.
smoking." And that's the one I see
Right.
now.
Right. Well, Death Whisper hits a good point there. So what's interesting is so yes, that's all well and fine for tobacco, and I think in Australia it's for all vaping products as well. But in Canada, we have a massive vaping issue, as I'm sure you do in the U.S. Like kids, like it's not unusual for me to be walking down the street with like behind a cloud of smoke, and it's like some 14-year-old kid just absolutely
well,
smashing a vape.
you gotta whatchamacallit that with the vaping, especially down here in the States, you can get them vape pens, man, where you're smoking the THC, you know.
Yeah.
The same device. It
Right.
It's just the oil, right? You pop in the little thing and it sparks.
Correct. The cartridge. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
yeah.
So our weed stores, of course, marijuana is perfectly legal here as it is in some states. They do sell the vape pens for the marijuana, but they're not interchangeable with tobacco. It's just, and it's heavily regulated, right? Because that's what was killing kids in the States is they were buying these illegal cartridges that had all sorts of shit in them and
Yeah.
fucking them up. So crazy
And you know
times.
what it
Anyway,
is in the end?
I
What it
digress.
is it's the old don't press the red button, right? It's like you're telling people don't press the red button. And it's the exact same response you get every fucking time. People are gonna press that button. Some people are gonna press the button.
Of course, if you tell a kid not to touch an apple, they're gonna touch the apple 100%, right? So it's like, anyway, crazy. It's the same thing with toys and everything. It's that whole like, oh, that's way out of my price range, so I gotta
Yeah.
have it. Right? You're like,
Strange how
wait,
that
but
works.
you just said it's gonna take food off your table.
It's
That's
strange
crazy.
how it works, but it is
Fuck,
like
dude.
it's been
Crazy.
there forever.
Yeah, of course, right? It's just like you always want what you can't have, right? Or what seems
Right.
unattainable, and the satisfaction of getting that thing, right? So you'll see. In the next couple of years, we'll be talking one night, and you guys will see that regal giant fucking Chewbacca behind me for 20,000 US, and you will be like, okay, we know
You done lost.
Fumbles is
We know
sold his
he sold
car.
his left nipple. He no longer requires it.
Right. Exactly. You know, I fucking went to the black market. I'll have a scar somewhere.
I can see it all. Oh, I can see fumbling.
Night,
I can see
Virgo.
All right,
fumbling coming
Virgo.
live. She gonna be coming live from inside the storage unit.
Uh-oh.
Right, exactly.
Coming
Exactly.
live inside the
Yeah,
storage unit 826.
that's right. It's my new house. But you know how it goes, right? You're gonna buy that Chewbacca for $20,000. You're gonna think, nice, it was worth the pain. And then when you lose everything and the wife takes it from you, and you see her reselling it for 3,000 because she don't give a fuck. It's just gonna be that. It's gonna be that double whammy, right?
Either that or it's
Exactly.
in the bed with you.
Yeah.
I saw a YouTube video the other day where this woman was filming buying some Porsche that was valued at like $180,000, and the woman was like 20 grand, and the guy was like, "What's wrong with it?" And she's like, "Nothing. It's my ex-husband's, and I don't give a shit." And he was like, and I was like, "Nice." Like somewhere out there, the husband's seeing this video just dying. Good on you. Good on you. Anyway, I should probably head to bed too. I got an early
Right.
morning. As always,
Early
thank you,
Friday.
Graybeard. Thank you, Virgo.
All right, man.
Yes,
Hang on one
Frank,
second.
Ashtray,
Give me one second.
chat.
Let me see what that final the number change. No, Frank, it's stuck at that one number.
Eventually, I'll get you switched
Not
over to
yet.
the dark side. It's just a slow process, but it's happening. It's slowly happening.
Are you hammering away
It'll
with
happen.
Warhammer on
That's
them?
right.
Right?
Yeah, sometimes I do that. You know, I just like slow feed you a bunch of shit that you clearly don't understand, but that's the point. Because I want you to go be like, what the
It's
hell is he
perfect.
talking about? And then next thing you know, you're like, yeah, I spent about 5 hours looking at something called Dark Angels.
That's right. Yeah. Secret Levels already turned me
Oh,
on
yeah,
to
that's
that.
a great
Fuck, that
one.
was a good episode.
Shit,
Lord.
even my girl like that. She was like, damn, this is great.
Yeah. I was like, if they could all be like this, I'm in.
And I was
Good
like, it's
stuff.
great, huh?
But
You know
thank
that
you again. Appreciate
there's
you all.
sexy Marines.
Gotcha.
You might got me now.
All right,
Okay.
man.
Night fumbling.
All right, y'all.
Ciao,
Thank
guys.
y'all for stopping on by. We're gonna close it on out now. The cat did what it had to do, and yay, whoever bought one.
A year from now, we'll
At
know.
least you're getting your money's worth. At least you're getting your money. You know what I mean?
I mean,
But you know, it's like why have tears? You know, because it sucks.
well, yeah, it should just be a one shot of everything. No tier levels, but especially for some vehicle that probably should never have been a HasLab. You know.
Ah, well.
I'll
Now
say
it
this,
is.
even though I don't necessarily agree with it. I mean, you know, I'm always a bigger fan of people getting what they want.
Yeah.
So,
And they spoke. I don't know if it was, you know, I don't know who all was involved with riding them
Class
cocaine, boy. They were on it, boy. They were on it today. They were like, no. They wanted it. They wanted it bad. They were like, seal the deal. Damn. Impressive, though. Impressive. They still waited to the last minute, boy. They made you sweat. They made you sweat.
I think I just, I don't know. I don't remember this happening too much on the previous ones, but again, I wasn't in on the Rattler. I did have the Dragonfly pre-ordered and the Hiss, but then I canceled it. I was like, I didn't really want it. Plus it funded. So I was like, all right, I could back out. No problem. But
All righty.
all right. RoughShod,
Easy.
Astray. You guys have a good night.
all right, man. I'm gonna jump out too.
All right, y'all.
Make it easier for you, bro.
See you guys tomorrow.
No problem. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for stopping on by. Appreciate it. As always. Y'all have a good night. And we're gonna wrap it on up here, y'all. Thank y'all for stopping on by. We enjoyed the company. Thank y'all very much. For all y'all that got the Snowcat, congratulations. You got it all. You got it all. So now it's just a big wait, yeah. Just a big wait. But y'all take it easy. Y'all be safe out there. As always, we hope you find what you're looking for. And hey, it's Graybeard. Virgo, she went to sleep. But we RoughShod stalks.